stop the wide open man.
This is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Newark East, Thomas Brothers. Shooting.
And the free throw, no good. Quarter number 2, just over a minute into play. Here's Grace. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And that one's good for Junior.
And Junior gets down the court fast to put a finish on the fast break. Explosive hustle.
Outside Roberts. Joseph. Pass to Andrews. Makes it off the glass.
Tremendous job working inside for the layup. He got the D-thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and it opened right up for him.
A drive by Junior. Marceda. The second chance effort. Rejected by Dustin Joseph.
Terrific work from Joseph, wanting to make an impact on defense and accomplishing it with the block.
Now here's Grace. Back to Ducey. Pass to Roberts. Andrews. He's guarded by Marceda. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with them. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you wanted to coach.
To the paint. Andrews misses.
I like how forceful they've been on the glass, really getting after it.
They just look hungrier and more aggressive. The other team looks overmatched. Yeah, Evans gets it inside with the defense, and his physicality helps him get the shot off and draw that foul.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. Both teams will make a substitution. And here are the Foxes. It's a 13-point ball game. Here's Andrews. And it's off the back rim. No good. Pass to Junior from outside the arc. Rosenberg grabs the miss. Here's Lee. James Marceda with the block.
I love when Marceda leverages his reach and height on D, able to cleanly deny the shot attempt. And once he sees a lane open up, you know he's going full force.
This is how he should attack, especially in these transition situations.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Outside for Rosenberg. Lee. Back to Rosenberg. Zadirko grabs the rebound.
They begin the second half with 3 straight misses.
Down low. And James Marceda slams it in.
And it hasn't just been one facet that helps them build the lead. They've been terrific all around.
It has been a complete performance, and the effort level's been fantastic too.
Pass to Andrews. Bishop, defended by Lack.
A sluggish start to begin this second half, still scoreless.
Now here's Junior. It's Dave from deep. It's hauled in by Lee. They just can't get anything going offensively.
And you can see the frustration mounting. They just don't know who to turn to for points.
Rough start to the second half, 5 straight misses.
Kept alive. Here's Zadirko using his post move to get the 2 points. And with Rosenberg, you have to be careful of his shot. He owns a very quick and deadly release.
His shooting motion, though, it just looks so easy, doesn't it? One of the best shooters in the state, and it's hard to believe that he's just a sophomore.
Here's Andrews. James Marcedo with the block. Newark East dictating the flow. Pass to Junior. Gregory pulls it in. Outside, Bishop. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
That's it.
Inside.
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Here's Roberts. Grace outside. Here's Ducey. Swing to Madison. Grace. And a basket from Roberts.
The man just makes plays. That pass is on point.
On the wing, Junior. He's guarded by Roberts.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him.
Ducey. Pass to Joseph. Outside, Ducey. Clock at 6. On the wing, Ace Ducey. Roberts. Covered by Junior. No dice from the high post.
They're having their way.
In rebounds and on the scoreboard, piling up the numbers.
Tries again. Evans knocks it down.
Check out this competitiveness from Evans on offense. It's so awesome. Boxes out the defenders, secures that board, sends up a quick shot.
Roberts. And that one drops for him. Here's Junior. Gets it off. That misses. Would have counted if it gone. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a...
Will begin shortly.
Well, the fourth quarter getting going here. Great matchup so far between the Eagles and the Foxes in this one. Renfield with the ball. They trail by 16. Outside, Ducey. Pass to Grace. Inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke. One of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
To the right side. Now, here's Madison. He's guarded by Marceda, and the basket by Joseph.
Can't fault the defense. Joseph just staying zoned in on the task at hand.
Here's Junior. Offensive rebound. Lee with it. Junior's there. Now the Eagles with it. Their biggest lead was 21. Here's Mason. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the assist.
Awesome work in close from Mason. Sensing an opportunity to score and going for it.
And the Foxes called time here.
Good timeout right there. The other team scoring at will in the paint.
Right, the opposition is feasting inside. Coach knows they need to put a stop to it.
Outside, Lee. Outside, Bishop. We've gone about 1.5 minutes into this fourth quarter. Back to Rosenberg. Andrews. Pass to Bishop. Second chance shot, and Dave Zadirko with the block.
The work ethic of Zadirko on display. Great job hustling and timing the block just right.
And what a huge lead the Eagles have opened up here on the Foxes. I'm not sure many expected this kind of score.
It just goes to show the confidence and swagger that Newark has been playing with so far this season. They look to be a team on a mission.
Here's Andrews. Junior grabs the miss.
And that's been the story of the game. The rebounding has been very one-sided.
And they've been on the winning end. Effort is one thing you can always control. credit this lead to the force of will.
Just looking to get anything going offensively.
Honestly, it feels like there's a lid on the hoop right now.
And he gets it to go.
The contact isn't enough to shake Rosenberg up. He's proven to be a steady player who can work past physical defense.
Junior, and he gets contact and a whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up right now. And there's the foul against Renfield. And the first one drops. Both fall at the line that time.
It's funny to think that not too long ago, Junior wasn't even thinking about basketball. He was focused on football. It's obvious now that he made a good call to switch to hoops.
Pass to Andrews. Outside, Bishop. Right side Lee. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here.
Well, he's already the star of this team, and he's only a sophomore. Connor Rosenberg expected to do big things for the Foxes this year and the next 2 after.
Pass to Junior. Foxes with the board. Now Rosenberg, guarded by Day. Rosenberg misses. And for Rosenberg, the shooting is his trademark, but he's also got a good amount of burst with the ball in his hands.
It gives you everything you ask for from a wing player. It's a long ways away, but Rosenberg seems destined to play college ball at a big-name school.
Great positioning on the putback.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Rosenberg outside. Andrews with it. He's picked up by Day. Ben Bishop from outside. The rebound by Dave Zadirko. Now Junior, right side. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Pass to Andrews. And the ball goes out of play. The Eagles will have it. So it's both teams making. And with the final whistle sounding, that'll do it for us. The Eagles getting a big win here in Redfield as their season of surprise continues.
And once again, you can see the impact that Junior has had on the court tonight. This game was a great example of just how different this team is with him in the lineup.
And Rosenberg did just about everything he could to make this game as tough as possible. But Newark East got the better of him. They're looking like one of the tougher teams in the division now.
Indeed they are, and that'll do it for our broadcast. On behalf of Drake and Danny, I'm Joe Lamy. Thanks for tuning in to our presentation of Garden State IAA basketball.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
It's good you checked out all the same, yeah?
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Archie.
Yeah, take it easy, man. Go slow.
So how am I doing now?
You did good. Did real good. It was a hard win. And we got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 good?
It's a step. 2 games, it's a small sample size, but it gets the recruiters in the room. Then you get your deal. Assuming that's okay.
Ah, yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll be limited next game, but I can still go.
Just like your old man. Played through it all. Even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and he still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
Man, it's cold outside. Let's go get something to eat. On me. You need me to hold that?
No.
Hola, linda. como ellos.
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man. Photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that, man.
Yeah, he sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit until I get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Hendrix Cobb.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, we was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big Ten, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
You a band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
No, you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. And if you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. In the past, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. No, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my
let's go.
time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard this story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Chicken it.
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
And I want to win games too. But I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.
welcome to another presentation of Garden State IAA Hoops. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. Tonight, the Newark East Eagles are going up against the North High Dragons. Danny, your thoughts on this one?
Well, the big story tonight, Junior is not in the lineup. We don't know what his status is for the entire game, but he was spotted in street clothes. Overall, a huge blow to the Eagles.
There's the...
Substitution
And the Eagles look to make something happen. And that pass is airmailed and thrown out of bounds.
Oh, that can't feel good. The Eagles look really sloppy here early. This could be a long night for them.
And he controls it up top. A backdoor cut. Easy look. And he missed it. How'd that not go in?
Devastating miss right there. The Eagles can't get anything going.
And the ball's knocked loose. Here the Dragons go the other way. A 2-on-1, and they'll finish with an easy bucket.
Newark just looks lost, Joe, without Junior in the lineup.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The Dragons up on top, up 10. And we'll return after halftime to bring you the start of the third.
of a red Kia, license plate 2K.
All right, fellas, here's the deal. We're getting blown out right now. We're getting outplayed, out-hustled, outworked. All right? Second half, I don't care what happens. I want you to just play hard every possession. Use the ball, every rebound, play D every possession. Get some stops. Okay? Now we can work ourselves back into this. How do you feel? One play at a time, all right? That's good. Get better. Let's do this.
That was hard to watch you today.
I said I'm going in. Hey, y'all, huddle up. Y'all playing. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet. This ain't over yet.
Settle down, settle down. We talked about this. You need to keep that knee in check.
Nah, I'm good to go, coach. It's my choice.
Okay?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Win on 3. Bring it in. 1, 2, 3. Win. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. All right, you guys. Come on, let's huddle up. Let's huddle up. Bring it in. Bring it in. I don't have any speeches for you. Just possessions. One at a time. Let's turn this thing around right now. Go time on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go time.
Here's Lack.
And Junior playing on a weakened knee. You just wonder how long he's going to be able to last out there. Surely they'll want to take precaution with him.
To the paint. Here's Zadirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
I like that Zadirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
Now here's Stoffer. He's covered by Sheffield. He gets that one to fall. And with the injury Junior is trying to play through, I believe he picked it up at the end of last game.
Yeah, it seemed like an innocuous play where he felt a strange sensation in his knee. Unfortunately, it just hasn't gone away and nagged him since.
Junior outside. To the inside. Zadirko. Another shot. Scoop to the hoop and in.
Look how the Eagles rely on Zadirko. He always gives 110% on offense to keep the play alive and ensure they score.
Pass over to Dillard. Powell. Over Sheffield. Powell, no good. Down low. Here's Zadirko. And the layup's good off the glass.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Lets the 3 fly. Newark East grabs the miss.
Well, you look at the last few games of the Dragons. It shouldn't be a surprise that they come out firing. This team has really been on a roll.
A number of quality wins for North High in their last handful of games. The team's peaking at the right time, that's for sure. And if the first half is any indication, they're a force to be reckoned with the rest of the way.
It's all about positioning for Powell. Once he gets what he wants, dunking, too easy.
Here's Junior, and he converts the layup.
Just no fire from them on defense right now. They're getting destroyed in the paint.
It's actually a little embarrassing.
Outside, it's Williams. It's Powell up top. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. Junior outside. Inside. Here's Adirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
And now that's 10 points in a row that have come right at their front door.
Hey, they're just getting handled down there. Have to toughen up. Make a stand.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Gibson up top. Coral. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
You can't give Coral this kind of positioning. Once you do, you pretty much have to foul him.
And the Dragons making a change here.
And it's hard to shake off just how disjointed the Eagles looked in the first half. Hopefully the return of Junior will get this team back on track.
And after a start like that, you really just have to hit the reset button at halftime. Coach Bishop probably sat them down and told them, just win the next 2 quarters. Don't worry about that first half.
The Eagles trailing. Here's Junior. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. And Junior can't connect there. The knee could still be an issue. Jones with it. Mason on him. Misses off the right iron. Here's Evans. Sinks that one from the post.
And the focus Evans has. Impressive seeing a high schooler take contact like this and still finish.
Now a timeout called by North High.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
And the Dragons making a change here.
Charles Williams.
Jones, guarded by Day. Right side, Williams. Hopkins outside. Jones. Souza inside. Junior's there. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Mason.
And what a morale boost it must be to have Junior back on the floor. He might not be at 100%, but just having him as a threat out there as a scorer and defender makes everyone feel and play better.
Evans knocks it down.
A sensational run has them on the verge of tying it up, or maybe even taking the lead.
The turnaround's been unreal, and I credit their defense right along with their offense for giving them the spark they needed.
Now here's Williams. Defense right there. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Dialing it in from deep. It's clear Williams has the range to do damage from this area.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Dragons up by... Well, as the fourth quarter gets going, both teams will make a substitution.
Substitution on the court.
Now here's Coral. And it's stolen by Zadirko. Here's the break. And Junior gets it to go.
Oh, the Eagles needed that one. And of course, Junior's the guy they look to get it for them.
Now a timeout called by North High.
He has not been on his game. He's been forcing a lot of his shots, and his team suffered because of it. It's time for him to refocus on getting his teammates involved.
Here's Coral. Junior comes up with the block.
On defense, Junior can get very tenacious. Here he manages to completely shut the shooter down with a big block.
And this backcourt of the Dragons featuring a pair of juniors, William and Dillard, a lot of talent there, but they can get a bit sloppy at times.
Yeah, they're a bit of the wild card factor for this team. You're not exactly sure what you're going to get. Everyone knows Powell is the star, but often the barometer for this school is just how under control the backcourt tandem can play.
Now here's Coral. He's guarded by Marceda. Pass to Powell. Here's Dillard. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Good on the first. And that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jonathan Lack.
And a tough break as his second attempt at the line is no good.
The clock's their worst enemy right now.
They need to work very quickly.
Over to the wing. Now 9 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Coral with it. Fires for three. Connects. And now they trail by just 4.
Can't deny Coral's skills as he sinks a massive bucket, keeping the Dragons in this. Even North High's coach looks a little stunned.
And now they decide to intentionally foul.
That's his fourth personal foul.
And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there. And that's an intentional foul.
Good work controlling the clock. Now they hope for the misses.
Yeah, they'll use every trick they can to keep this game going.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point game.
The free throws go down and the lead goes up.
Timeout called by the Dragons. What's your take, guys?
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do that much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
Pass to Coral. Three-pointer. Dragons keep it alive.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's North High with the ball. And there it is, the comeback is complete. What an amazing effort from the Newark East Eagles to fight their way back and steal a game that looked lost at half.
Oh, totally. Credit the fans for keeping the Eagles in this game, staying energetic. But the story of the game has to be Junior, fighting his way through injury to lead his team in the second half.
I'll tell you what, the amount of heart that Junior showed in this game, the passion he played with when he clearly wasn't at his best, that's something you rarely see in any sport.
Yeah! That's what I'm talking about! Oh, man!
Yeah, baby.
God, I love watching you. Enjoy the moment, Junior. You'll never forget it.
Yeah, thanks, Arch.
Now remember, rice it, okay? Rest, ice, compress, and elevate the knee.
No doubt all week, baby.
Hey. And focus on the invitation. That's all that matters now. Enjoy your night, baby. You earned it.
Thanks, Arch.
Remember, rice it.